somewhere to shine. The rain needs somewhere to fall. You need someone to hold. I'm there for you, girl. Together in love we fit beautifully. The moon needs the earth to turn. The stars need the light, the sky. Your heart needs someone to love. I'm there for you, girl. Together in love we fit beautifully. Just so perfect, got each other. Oh, oh, oh. Just so perfect, got each other. Oh, oh. Together in love we fit beautifully. Just so perfect, got each other. Oh, oh, oh. Just so perfect, got each other. Oh, oh. Together in love we fit beautifully. Just so perfect, got each other. Oh, oh, oh. Just so perfect, got each other. Oh, oh.
And who is here to give this beautiful bride away today?
Her mother and I do.
Would you like to give her a hug and a kiss? And hand him off? And wish him luck. You may be seated. And the underneath part here too. She's going to step on that. There you go. There's no touching in this part. You have to wait. It is serendipity when the accidental meeting of two people leads them to travel the winding path of love together. It's one of life's finest mysteries when this surprising encounter flourishes and expands vibrantly with each passing day into the intricate knot of love. The wonder, beauty, and power of love brings us together today to be with Nicole Louie and Brett Peldiak. Did I do? Oh, I don't have to give the money back, right? Okay. As they take the next step in their journey together, we add our best wishes to the words which shall unite them in marriage. For Nicole and Brett, the spirit of marriage is already alive in their hearts and minds. Therefore, this ceremony merely reflects the love and the commitment that they already share. In marriage, we give ourselves freely and generously into the hands of the ones we love. And in doing so, each of us receives the love and trust of the other as our most precious gift. But even as that gift is shared by two people who are in love, it also touches the community of friends and loved ones who in various ways support and contribute to the relationship. Each of you up here and out here has played some part in bringing them to this very moment today. They're now going to be taking a new form as a married couple. In this new form, they become part of their community in a new way, and so would like to thank you for being here today and for your continued love and friendship. Brett and Nicole would like to thank their parents and family. You can look at them if you want. For all the love and care that they received growing up, and to thank all of you who are here to share in their joy. Marriage is a commitment to life, the best that two people can find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing and growth that no other relationship can equal. It is a physical and an emotional joining that is promised for a lifetime. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's best friend, confidant, lover, teacher, listener, and critic. Marriage deepens and enriches every facet of life. Happiness is fuller, memories are fresher, commitment is stronger, and even anger is felt more strongly, and it passes away more quickly. Marriage understands and forgives the mistakes that life is unable to avoid. It encourages and nurtures new life, new experiences, and new ways of expressing a love that is deeper than life. When two people pledge their love for each other in marriage, they create a unique spirit unto themselves, which binds them closer than any spoken or written words. Marriage is a promise, a potential made in the hearts of two people who love each other, and it takes a lifetime to fulfill. A piece of paper cannot make a marriage. It merely reflects the spirit of marriage that has already grown between you. I'd like to read a beautiful quote by Richard Bach on soulmates. A soulmate is someone who has locks that fit our keys and keys to fit our locks. When we feel safe enough to open the locks, our truest selves step out and we can be completely and honestly who we are. We can be loved for who we are and not for who we are pretending to be. Each unveils the best part of the other. No matter what else goes wrong around us, with that one person, we're safe in our own paradise. Our soulmate is someone who shares our deepest longings and our sense of direction. When we're two balloons and together the direction is up, chances are we found the right person. Our soulmate is the one who makes life come to life. Now this is a touching part now. We're going to have an exchange of vows. Now, would you like me to read this? Okay, I can do that. So, Brett is saying this to Nicole. I promise to love, respect, and honor you. I will always be there for you. Let this ring be a symbol of our love when I give it to you. May it represent our today, our tomorrows, our future, and our past. As I have given you my hands to hold, so I give you my life to keep. And do you, Brett, take Nicole to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I do.
Now, Nicole, saying this to Brett, I promise to love, respect, and honor you. I will always be there for you. Let this ring, when I give it to you, be a symbol of our love. May it represent our today, our tomorrows, our future, and our past. As I have given you my hands to hold, so I give you my life to keep. And do you, Nicole, take Brett to be your lawfully wedded husband?
I do.
Having a little wind problem here. Now, may we have the rings. If you will give hers to Brett and Brett's to Nicole. These rings mark the beginning of a long journey together, so wear them proudly, for they speak of the love that you have for each other. So, Brett, if you will place the ring on Nicole's finger and please repeat. With this ring, I give you my heart.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
I promise from this day forward,
I promise from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
you shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter,
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms be your home.
and my arms be your home.
She can finish it. Okay. And Nicole, if you'll do the same. With this ring, I give you my heart.
With this ring, I give you my heart.
I promise from this day forward,
I promise from this day forward,
you shall not walk alone.
shall not walk alone.
May my heart be your shelter,
May my heart be your shelter,
and my arms be your home.
and my arms be your home.
Now, if each of you will hold hands with the other, these are the hands that will hold your hands for a lifetime. The hands will be at the end of every embrace. They are the hands of your very best friend, the hands that feel like none other. They are the hands that will build a future together, the hands that will tenderly hold your children and will encircle your family and make it one, the hands that will wipe life's tears of both joy and sorrow. And lastly, these are the hands that, even when wrinkled and aged, will still be reaching for yours, offering the same unspoken support and tenderness with just one touch. I would ask that you always treat yourself and each other with respect. Notice I didn't skip a beat, it was just right there, right? That you always treat yourself and each other with respect, and remind you. I have another one that we've got plenty.
We like sharing.
Do we need to? Okay, fine. Give the highest priority to the tenderness, gentleness, and the kindness that your marriage deserves. When frustration and difficulty assail your marriage, as they do to every relationship at one time or another, focus on what still seems right between you, not only the part that seems wrong. This way, when clouds of trouble hide the sun in your lives and you lose sight of it for a moment, you can remember that the sun is still there. And if each of you will take responsibility for the quality of your life together, it will be marked by abundance and happiness. The word is communication. We have Mars, we have Venus, not so good all the time. If you have a question, if you have a concern, ask, talk about it. Don't let it fester, because it's that you end up way over here, and actually it was way over here. As can these folks that have been married for a long time can tell you, yes? Yes. It is my hope that from this day forward, the two of you will take with you into your married life all the joy, all the good wishes, and all the blessings that your friends and family are extending to you on this very, very happy day. And if there's anything that you recall of this ceremony, please remember that it's love that brought you together today, and it's love through which your marriage shall endure. Let us pray. We thank you, God, for being with us here today, and ask for your blessing on this couple as they step forward and make this lifetime commitment to each other. Lend them your wisdom and help guide them on their path, we pray. Amen. Okay, this is it. Now, are we good? Because once I say this, it's a done deal. All right. By the power vested in me by the state of Oregon, I pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss your bride. Woohoo!
I love it.
So if you want to take your flowers back, and may I introduce you to Brett and Nicole Peldiak. Woohoo!
Hi, everyone. Okay, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Kelsey. I am Nicole's little sister and now Breton's little sister. So I was born into this world having Nicole in my life. And I can say with certainty that I am a better person for it. Everyone who has met Nicole and knows Nicole knows the wonderful angel of a person that she is. She is brilliant, independent, determined, kind, loving, with a beautiful heart and a beautiful face. So there's a home video of Nicole and me. That's one of my family's favorites to watch. Nicole is 3, almost 4, and I'm around 2. It's Easter morning, so naturally we're hunting for eggs, and neither of us were particularly good at it. But Nicole was definitely better because I was a little busy stuffing my face with candy. But Nicole, every time that she found an egg, she put one in my basket and one in hers. One in mine, one in hers. And she did that over and over and over to make sure that my basket was just as full as hers. And I love this video, not only because it's hilarious, how awful we were at finding eggs that were hidden, aka they were placed directly in our line of sight, but also because it captures so perfectly Nicole's personality. As my sister, she has always taken care of me. She has shown me patience, kindness, and grace, even through the years when I wasn't aware or fully appreciative of it. I feel extraordinarily lucky to call her my sister, and as we have grown together, my best friend. Nicole met Breton her freshman year at Pacific University, where they both went to college. I remember her talking about this boy in her choir that she liked and thought was cute. And then a couple months later, they were dating, and the rest is history. So Breton, we love having you as part of our family. You're thoughtful, and you have a loving heart, and you can match my level of sass, which is very important. But most importantly, you love Nicole. You've told me many times how lucky you feel to have Nicole in your life. And I'm so grateful that she has found someone who gives her the love and care that she deserves. And you make her very happy, and I'm so grateful to you for that. Y'all have been together for 9 years, which is incredible. These two are very in sync with each other. It's partly due to their unique and expansive knowledge of classical music, requiems, and composers. And this has served them surprisingly well during game nights. It's kind of like a cheat code, and they shouldn't be on the same team. Oh. You shared a lot with each other. College, figuring out life after college, jobs, apartment living, building a home together, and now a marriage. So I would like to propose a toast. Oh gosh. So let's raise our glasses to the beautiful couple. We are so happy, to get to celebrate you both and your newest journey together. And May you always fill each other's baskets.
Cheers.
Love you, Paul.
I love you.
All right, well, a lot of you know me, I'm sure. I am Jordan, I am Brett's brother, so I didn't get the music gene like a lot of you here. So my speech is gonna be more on the brother side of things, kind of how we grew up together. But I've enjoyed every concert and every music venue that I've been to with Brett, so that's an awesome part of his life. So most of you, like I said, know me. I'm Jordan. I'm Brett's brother. But one funny thing that we always call each other when we talk on the phone is I call him Smalls. And the reason for that is because we grew up playing a lot of baseball. And if you've ever seen the movie The Sandlot, you see the big kid. He says, "You're killing me, Smalls." So that's just a joke we always have with each other. I call him and I say, "What's up, Smalls?" So that's something that I call Brad, and it's just a joke we've had going with each other for a really long time. But as most of you know, we grew up in Hood River. We had an awesome family. We grew up camping. We went on many trips, but we did bond over lots of fun traveling baseball teams throughout the years. And Brett was by my side when I was playing, and I was with his side when he was playing. He was even the bat boy for most of our teams. So, he was the first one to run out there with his little helmet on, come back and get the bat. So we always had a great time doing that. And I think that carried over too as well as just being at home. We had our yard is great in Hood River. Dad always kept it really green and nice, and the side yard was a perfect little field. So we had a fence in right field, and then with a giant tree blocking in the center. So we always had to hit the ball just right in that little alleyway to hit a home run. But we named it, and still named that today, Peldiak Field. So that's our field. And of course, being a part of an older brother, and Brett, we can talk about stories. I picked on him. That's just something an older brother does. I picked on him from time to time. But I think, we wore out of that, and I think he could probably beat me up now. So, he can get back at me. I can't really pick on him as much anymore. But I think we grew strong together after that. Besides having that bond, I think just having a brother in general is just an awesome support system. So, I can call Brett and we can talk about anything, over the moon, whether it's good times or bad times. I think with a brother, especially as good as Brett, you can really tell, you're deep in hardest times, So it's really good to have a great support system and have a brother, so it's pretty cool. But now that we're all grown up, I think, me and Brett, we both, we had a lot of great times, but we didn't really know what we wanted to do with our lives. And I think now we finally do have some great careers, and we both have wives, which is awesome, we live in different states, so I live in Texas, but I'm excited that now, we have a bigger family and we're going to visit each other more. So, let's get... But one thing I want to say, and I haven't gotten to know her great, but Nicole, she's a beautiful woman, and we've gotten to know each other later in life now. But I'm excited to grow together and be able to do more things together. But he's told me many stories about all their great music journeys and ventures together. One thing that I want to say too about them is that they're just really kind-hearted people. Last summer, me and my wife, Brittany, we flew to Seattle, and we really just wanted to hang out and have a great time. So once we get to the airport, our bags aren't there. So they're like 3 or 4 hours late, and we didn't know what to do. And Brett's driving from his work in Portland all the way back up to Seattle. And we get to the airport, and I know it's been they worked a whole day. And our bags are 4 hours late, and they took us from our hotel all the way back to the airport to pick our bags up and drove all the way back downtown. So that it takes a lot to want to do that, and those are just the people they are. Just being able to be there and make sure you have everything you need. So I thank you guys. I kind of forced you to do it, but and I know Nicole had to drive, so it's not always the funnest thing, not knowing where you are. But I know they would probably take the shirt off their back for anyone. Also, I just want to say that, I think we're going to have a lot of fun adventures going forward, so this is just the beginning. And I think you guys are going to have a wonderful life together with lots of fun and happiness and adventure. And I hope me and Nicole and our rest of our family are part of those adventures as well. So I just wanted to make a toast to Brett and Nicole, to a long life of happiness and fulfillment and family adventures together.
Okay, hang on, oh, hey. This might take a while. It's only a 4-minute speech, but, I get verklempt. They call it verklempt, I think. So, I have slides.
I like the first one. Turn it over.
Yeah, that's a mess. Kelsey's wine soaked the paper. Kind of like a christening, but it was worse, a kelsening, I guess you could call it. Anyways, on behalf of the Louis family, welcome Peldiak family and the groom's parents, Kathy and Greg. Welcome all families and friends. Today we witness a new milestone in the life of Nicole and Brett. As they officiate a bond only a couple can have with each other, but can be shared with us in this ceremony of marriage. Milestones like this are often denoted as a branch on the family tree, which in itself is a new tree with new beginning and building upon an old tree. Of love and wisdom and success. As the new tree grows, we know whether, as the new tree grows, that new tree will know whether to add a couple of fine new little twigs, some new fine growth on some kind of schedule that the old tree needs to know. It's fine. I looked on Google on how to write a speech, and so the next section here is called Anecdotes on Nicole. Because anecdotes on anyone else might be embarrassing failures. We always told Nicole she was pretty and smart. Pretty smart. She loved to throw rocks, and we pretty much re-landscaped the Cascade Mountains to what you see today, doing that. She is fiercely independent in trying things like catching her first fish and cooking it, and even more amazing, eating it. As you heard before, Nicole is kind and gentle, wise and worldly, with a passion for learning. Where's Karen? Karen and I are super proud of her and her decisions in pursuit of a good life with excitement and joy. This is evidenced today as we welcome Brett and Nicole into our families and our circle of friends. Next section is called Advice. There's a lot of college professors that tell you when you graduate, don't buy a couch. And this is to encourage exploring the world and, not putting down roots right away. That was my fatherly advice for a plan, and it failed. They already bought the biggest couch I have ever seen. Continuing with my fatherly advice, have a plan. Have a safety net, but don't allow yourself to use it. Plan A is always best. Be kind, and to quote Kelsey when she was a kid, don't forget to be awesome. So finally we come to the toasts. This is an Irish blessing. I'm going to have a hard time getting through this too. So, may love and laughter light your days and warm your heart and home. May good and faithful friends be yours wherever you may roam. May peace and plenty bless your world with joy that endures. And may all life's passing seasons be the best to you and yours. And now the toast. German toast. We now raise our glasses on the well-being of the new pair, and we wish a long and full life and love. Cheers.
Drifting further into this love with you. I can't explain it, but my heart believes it's true. My beloved, oh, you whispered in my ear, echoing the sweetest love and purest truth.